Hi, I'm Real Genetic Demon, and I'm behind this side of the camera again. This is for my 5th pickup video of this month. I keep winning eBay lots. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Anyway, but first I'm going to start with 3 games from my friend David Birdsall. I'm going to do full reviews for this. Footage in top corner as usual. If you've not seen my videos before, I like to put some footage in so you can see what's going on. Agent X, multi-loading game. Always quite surprised how you got such decent quality from a game, even in sort of a $1.99 or a $2.99 game. So this is a Mastertronic game, pretty good actually. I've already played this one and I've already started on a review. So yeah, this is a good one. Thank you, David. I'll put a link in the description below for his side so you can see him playing games as well. He also donated BMX Simulator, a Codemasters game, one of their early ones if I remember rightly. In fact, I can't help feeling this is the one that kind of started this company off. But if I'm wrong, somebody please tell me in the comments below. But yes, so BMX Simulator, pretty tough though as well. I did actually promise a review of that one as well, so I'll do that too. So yeah, BMX Simulator. Then we have chess. This is the Sinclair chess. This is kind of the one that you got, which was available to buy additionally to the Spectrum when you got one. This one's obviously been sold for $1.99. I may clean up this cover just a little bit, although I sometimes like them with the original stickers for the sort of sale prices. I can't say I'm very keen on that, and the box is a bit broken, but it's good. Another one from Dave. Thanks very much, Dave. By the way, the review is there. It's literally about 3 seconds worth because as almost just I like chess. I don't want to spend too long playing it, so yeah, the review is literally this screen up here. Anyway, so yeah, chess. Thanks for those, David. That was excellent. Honestly, I enjoyed playing, well, all of them, possibly excluding chess. It doesn't, but it's nice to add to the collection anyway because I didn't have it previously. Okay, next, as we move across, and my head goes this way like it did in the last video. Didn't have time to play this through, but I'll put in the corner here the front cover. This has got 10 games on it. I'll flip it upside down now because I can see them. I'll pop it in the top corner. The Ducked Mask, A Vida Zane Monty, Samurai Trilogy, Convoy Raider, Jack the Nipper and Coconut Capers, Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Was that a movie? Somebody answer that question for me. Was Basil the Great Mouse Detective a movie or was it a TV series? I can't remember. And every time I see it, I feel like I should know something more about it, and I don't. Death Wish 3, that was definitely a movie. That's great fun though because you can just shoot the innocent people. It's just ridiculous. Thing bounces back, and The Last Matrix. Now I haven't heard of The Last Matrix. In fact, the ones I haven't heard on there are the Convoy Raider and Last Matrix. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. I feel like I should know that anyway, but yeah. So that was the Gremlin 10 Great Games 2. Actually, they are a good set of games. So I'm looking forward to trying those. Again, a bit difficult with the +2 though, with the no tape counter. So you've got to kind of load and guess. It's going to be fun anyway. So 10 great games. They may all collapse on the floor though because there are so many at the moment. This is another one I haven't got a chance to play. This is the value pack. It includes, I'll flip it down here and I'll put a picture in the corner, is Cosmic Cruiser, BC Bill, Pedro, Zoom, Zip Zap and Alchemist. Zip Zap was the one I actually really wanted it for because I used to really like Zip Zap. It was a shoot 'em up. So probably see a review of that. I might do it as a oneer. I don't know how you feel about that or individually. We'll see what people think. Anyway, so yeah, no, really enjoyed that. Not in bad shape either. This one box wise, and everything's complete. All parts are there, so that's quite nice actually. Okay. I got some really weird ones as well though amongst all this little lot. I mean, this one literally comes in the size of a VHS cassette, so that's a video cassette case. This is Junior Word Splits. The footage should be running on top corner screen. It's a bit of a monster. No instructions unfortunately. And I suspect this didn't go for cheap. It's not too bad actually. More education for me. I learned how to spell some words. It basically splits the words up and you can spell them. No, quite good. I don't mind that. Took a bit of took a bit of clever loading to get it to work though. It was kind of a bit of fast forward and rewinding and fast forward and rewinding, and it finally did go. Anyway, yeah, Junior Word Splits. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Had this one. This is Mirrorsoft's Quick Thinking. It's another kids educational one. You basically have to add up numbers and things like that. It's should be running at the top. There should be the Space Invaders, and then there's robot tables where you have to make robots in a factory. I'll put that out there. I've done the Invaders, but I didn't do the robot factory. I really quite like that. You think that they're not, you know, they wouldn't be very good, but actually educational wise they're not too bad. Shame the box is a bit, well, it's seen better days, but otherwise, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good, like that one. Right, okay, on for the mammoth boxes. Here we go. Right, okay. Football Manager. This is by Kevin Thompson, and I think he's redesigned this recently. It is when I think of Football Manager, this is the Football Manager I think of, especially on the Spectrum. But yeah, that's a bit of a classic, that one. A lot of football, by the way. Don't do sport. Do Football Manager. Don't mind those particularly. Emlyn Hughes, International Soccer. Yeah, it's based on. Was he a presenter by then? I'm sure he was a football back in his day. Rather interesting looking interfaces actually. I'm hoping it's all flying around on the top of there. Quite like that. It's just slightly. It looked like a modern day computer when it wasn't. Quite interesting. So Emlyn. Rogue Trooper, before they kind of remade it for the Xbox, I think it was the very original first Xbox. Yeah. Discover New Earth, Wander Round, 2000 AD, sort of backed. No instructions, unfortunately, but we're complete otherwise. I've loaded that one. I don't mind. I like Rogue Trooper. I think it was quite gritty. I quite like that guy. Right, okay, carry on. There's so much to do here. Earth Defense. This is a shoot 'em up on the grounds of kind of basically Missile Command, but it's a variation of it. It's fine, works good. Okay. Ooh, Nigel Mansell, Grand Prix. I'm rubbish at it. But it was the 128k version and it fully loaded for me. So yeah, Nigel Mansell. Did he ever win? I don't know. Don't follow Formula One. I don't know whether he did win or not. I feel he did well, but I don't think he won. But yes, yeah, Nigel Mansell. Okay. An absolute classic. This is the Way of the Exploding Fist. This one. I'm definitely doing a full-on review for Melbourne House. A lot of keys involved in it. Brilliant one-on-one beat 'em up. Absolutely fantastic. I can't fault this one. I really like this one. It then spawned, of course, International Karate and International Karate Plus, which are absolutely epic games. Really, love it. Okay. Spellbound. Yeah, this is a Beyond game. It's basically. I like the colour of the red. That's what I was showing you. It's basically Qbert, and is that its official name, Qbert? I can't remember, but there's one where you kind of go around recolouring things and then colouring back again. But should be footage flying along on the top of the screen at the moment. I'm glutton for punishment. I've got this one again, Ninja. And Ninja did exactly what it's done on the other copy I've got, unfortunately. And unfortunately it's got Toby written on the top corner of it somewhere. Toby. It did exactly what it did on my other machine, on the last time I loaded it, which was to die. I mean, it's not the best game in the world. I just remember playing it, and I just wanted to play it again, and thus far it's not worked. I've tried both sides of the tape, and I don't think it's the tape. I think it's the program just not compatible with a +2A. So and that's a bit of a shame, really. Anyway, right, okay, carry on. Classic Trainer. Yeah, it's about training horses. I actually quite like the look of this. It's a management strategy game, as it says on the back. $2.99. when it originally came out. No, I quite fancy trying this because I think this might be actually quite good. So I might give this one a go a second time. So yeah, loaded up, no problem at all. Oh, lots of these. European Cup Manager. Now, one of these worked and one of these didn't. I can't remember which one it is. I think this one did load. I have a feeling this one did load. Yeah, hand typed and then stuck on the front. This one. It's a management game for football. Again, I might give this another try because I quite like management games. Might not look like the football games itself, but I don't mind them when I'm managing them. So I might try this one. EJ, it was a company that was made this. Yeah. Okay, on we go. Street cred football. No amount of love nor shouting at it would make street cred football load. However, I do think I have it on the Vega, so I don't remember much about it, I'm afraid. So, okay, what else have we got? Oh, Daley Thompson's Decathlon. Yeah, that loaded. It was an interesting experiment. I demonstrated to my daughter that you have to mash the joystick left and right and then push the button at a certain time to do things. It was a concept that was way beyond them. Do they not have mashing games nowadays? I don't think they do. We had games where you had to destroy your equipment to get things to working. I don't think they have versions of Hyper Sports nowadays or Daley Thompson's Decathlon. So that was a bit of an experience for her. Yeah, but classic game though. Really like that one. Okay. This is one that would have come bundled with your +2 or your grey +2 Crazy Golf. I've never, to be fair, I haven't played it, but it was in a box of bits that came from. So. FA Cup. Yeah, I loaded this one. I can't even remember what it was about. You see, I went through a lot of football games, so if there's footage in the corner, please enjoy for a few seconds. There are some pictures on the back which are probably totally unrepresentative of the spectrum, I'm afraid. And it's a flipper, so it'll actually work with my Amstrad. It'll be interesting to see if there's any particular difference between the two. So we'll give that a whirl at some point. Right, okay, carry on. 3D Star Strike, Oliver Twins this one is, with some digitised voice, to shoot 'em up. Is it 3D? No. Not my idea of 3D anyway. The things fly, you're meant to be flying through space and you shoot things as you go. It's just a shooter. The main thing about this was the digitised voice, I think, to be honest with you. So, yeah, 3D Starfighter. Okay. Alright, this one's an Atlantis game. It's a League Challenge, footballing game. Again, I'm not sure that this one, whether it was this one that loaded or another one loaded. One of the two didn't load anyway, or something didn't. So if it's there, great. If it isn't, it isn't. So yeah, but it's a football management game. Another one of those. Got a fair old selection of them this time around, to be honest. Yeah, another one. The person who I got these from obviously pulled them out of the loft, and somebody was very much into football management games. Another football management on the bench. Again, this may or may not have loaded. Hand printed label again. This, to be fair, I may return to this. I may go through and do a little management thing, football management game one, because I think that they can be quite good. So it's possibly worth that effort. Right. Yeah, much more, literally more football management games. This one's the Premier 2 Super League management one. Again, another hand printed label. It's another management game. I want to say something more exciting about it. There isn't anything more exciting. There was a lot in this box, as I say. Well, I think this is the bulk of them, though. I think we've done it now. So we've broken its back. Right, okay. Tempest. I was so excited about this, absolutely delighted. I thought this would be brilliant. But here's the most amusing thing about it. I'm going to take it out now, tape, and I'm going to show you something. So this was because there's no footage for this one. So we've got the tape there, and it's red. And if you look at the inside there, we've got red and red tape. And I might just put my finger through it. I know I need a pencil, but have you actually modern pencils? Somebody actually made them smaller. Who makes modern pencils smaller? When we were kids they were thicker, but anyway. So, and then they wonder about kids actually needing pencil grips. No wonder they need pencil grips. Anyway, so there we go. I'm winding, and I've wound it literally to the end, and it's still red. So it's a duff tape that actually has no data or anything on it. So why did the person buy it and then keep it? Don't get that one. So I don't know if a misprint has any value, does it? I don't know. Thoroughly confused by that one. Yeah, so quite disappointed really. I was looking forward to playing Tempest. I remember that when you flew down the corridors shooting stuff as you went, you know, and sort of flying around the edges, and it was an Atari classic, but I don't get to play it because it's got no game on it. It's just got red tape. Anyway, on the pile. Now, is this game called Firestorm or is it called Nexus? Somebody answer that question. I've played it on the Vega, and when I played it again, I went, oh god, not this game. Yeah, not a big fan of this one. It's got a nice cover though, but I'm not a big fan of the game. So yeah, you seem to go around setting fires for some reason. So don't know. Yeah, Nexus. Nexus might be the name of the company anyway. Right, okay, carry on. Another big box. And you can see how dusty this is because it literally was a loft find. So yeah, we've got real dust coming on here. This is called Black Crystal. This one has, not a word of a lie, it comes with 2 sets of tapes, sadly no instructions, which is a real shame. On each side of the tape, you've got map 1, map 2, map 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's literally, apparently, according to the instructions on the back, it is actually it's one gigantic role-playing adventure in 6 programs where you've got to kind of move around it. The footage should be in top corner there. I actually really want to give this another go because it looks really, really good. And I may even give it a dust as well because it's filthy. But yeah, no, this one looks really, really interesting. 1983 this was, the Black Crystal. If you've ever played it, let me know, because it's all about your quest to destroy the Black Crystal and defeat the Lords of Chaos. I don't know. It looked really good. It looks different, and probably cost a fortune. Oh no, Roy's 99p. There we go. Anyway, I wonder where Roy's is. Right. Next, Robocop. Love Robocop. You can't not love Robocop. It's a really good game. It's completely includes the poster actually as well. So the original poster is there. I dare to open this. There we go. I'm hiding behind Robocop. Oh, I'm the law. No, that's Judge Dredd. Sorry. What was it? It's not 20 seconds to comply. Oh, I don't know. What was his catchphrase? It's driving me nuts now. I am the law was definitely Judge Dredd. Anyway, so yeah, complete Robocop. Like Robocop, good game. Okay, near in the end. It's been a long one. Kai Temple. I loaded this up, and the moment I saw it, this game, the moment I saw it, I went, it's Sholin's Road. It's like. Well, I don't want to say poor man's version of Sholin's Road, but it is. It's Sholin's Road, basically. So, $1.99 range. It seemed alright to me, actually. I'll probably have another go at that one. Just because I like Sholin's Road, you see. Alright. Checkered Flag. Everybody's got Checkered Flag. I had Checkered Flag. I was always impressed by the McFaster Special, I think it was the name of the car. I don't know. For me, it's an iconic sort of game. And actually very good. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased with that one. Leaderboard. No matter how many times I tried to play this, it kept crashing. I actually have this on the Vega, and I think I actually have it on another tape somewhere. So I have to admit I'm not overly bothered. But yeah, it's golf. And you see how dismissive I am about sports unless I'm actually playing them. It's just one of those things. Right, Star Wars. Yeah, it came all on its own. Should be some footage in the top corner. Yeah, it's just Star Wars, but it's really quite good. I like Star Wars. I think Star Wars on the Spectrum was quite good. It was a good game. One side's the normal version, and one side's the turbo version. We loaded the normal version, so yeah, Star Wars. Oh, Toby strikes again on Ghostbusters. He's written his name on the top. Look, there we go, Toby. But Ghostbusters on the Spectrum. I always liked Ghostbusters. Like Ghostbusters on the Spectrum. Like Ghostbusters on the Master System. I like Ghostbusters on the Mega Drive. They're different versions, but this is, for me, this is the, when I think of Ghostbusters, this is the version of Ghostbusters I think of. So yeah, kit out your car. Make yourself a score up and sort of make money from catching ghosts and then doing it. It's a movie everybody needs to see at least once in their life anyway. So Ghostbusters. Planetoids, another one of the Sinclair range of games. It's a 16. It can be up to 16K machine can run this. It's in reasonable shape. The cassette needs the case needs a bit of a clean and things like that. But yeah, it's in reasonable shape. Absolutely hate it. It's not one of my it's not one of my favourites. I'm probably never going to it. But yeah, Planetoids. It's about shooting things down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I don't like it, but anyway. Oh, yeah, re-release of Back to the Future. Nice digitised picture of Marty McFly. Hilarious, sort of droopy pictures of his mother's called Lorraine and his father's called, oh, what's his name? I can't remember now. Just say it on there. No, it's a race against time, it says on the back. So, yeah, and Toby strikes again on this because Toby needed to write his name on everything. But anyway, thanks, Toby. I've got your entire childhood collection, Toby. Frank Bruno, loaded, then crashed. I'm really upset about that. I was really looking forward to that. It's one of my favourite boxing games. It's multi-loader, whatever else it is. I will give that another try. They've got all of the boxes in the back there. It's loaded a few. I've tried it a few times. It's really not worked. It's a bit of a shame. I'm really looking forward to playing that. So, never mind. That's probably in the shop by now. I would have thought a big pile. Yeah. Graham Gooch's Match Cricket. Yeah, I didn't get very far in it. Well, I did. I got it just sort of loaded. Should be attempting to hit cricket balls up the top corner or bowling anyway. Don't do cricket. The cricket for me was that game that never seemed to end. You just kept throwing the ball at person until, I don't know, they were out and things like that. I'm not a cricket fan, I'm afraid. Don't understand it. Never did. Again, one of those things that never grasped me. So yeah, just goes on a long time, like all day. Yeah, whatever. Cricket. European 5-star soccer. I actually want to. Well, in fact, I'm going to do a review of this one because it has some lovely digitised speech. It's written by a 16-year-old developer called Timothy Kloss. And Timothy is responsible for Eyeball and Eyeball 2, which I think have got fairly good reviews in the past. In fact, they were crash smashes, I believe, both of them. So this is his version of Footy. Definitely going to do a review of it because it's just an interesting, to see what else he was doing. So yeah, no, that's a good one now. Okay, carry on. Almost there. The box is almost empty. There's a lot in this box. This one. Oh, I love this game. Doesn't everybody love this game? Turbo Esprit or Lotus Esprit. I mean, this is brilliant. Did they have to call it Turbo Esprit because they couldn't use the word Lotus, or was it the Lotus Turbo Esprit was the actual name of the car? I don't know. Brilliant game. You hunt down drug dealers and armoured cars and hitmen in your Lotus Esprit driving around the city, but of course it had traffic lights, you could stop, and pedestrians and oncoming traffic. This is an absolutely fantastic thing, and it had a choice, I think, of four or five maps that you could go through. Absolutely love Turbo Esprit. This is a game. It's a bit like A Way of the Exploding Fist. You should have played this. If you haven't played this, why didn't you play this back in the day? And if you can't play it now. Get a Spectrum, get a Vega, get an emulator, anything, and try Turbo Esprit if you had a Spectrum, because you'll love it. It's a brilliant game as well. You'll love it if you like driving around and shooting bad guys anyway. So, gigantic box empty. And the last thing that came in my thing was just another sort of programming book. What's it say? I wish I knew about the Spectrum and the ZX81. So yeah, that was the very last one. So yeah, no, it was quite a haul. That's sort of 40 odd games, and I haven't played them all yet because we've got the ones on the compilations to do. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. I think I got it wrong last time. It's that direction. It's where I'm standing, but over here there's a thing to subscribe with. Push that button there, please. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. I'll catch you in the next video.